Today, we're going to do something a little bit different today. Instead of just vlogging a whole day, Grant and I wanted to answer some questions that you guys have been commenting under almost every harvest video that we post. We're going to be doing a little bit of a walk around the combine. We're going to be talking about some specs, its productivity levels, and what everybody wants to know. How much does all of this equipment cost?
Is a family-owned, Nebraska-based company comprised of 7 diverse brands. Chief, trusted, tested, true.
This is a John Deere S780 combine. Brand new. One of these things costs $680,000. It's got a 13.5 liter engine in it. It holds 330 gallons of fuel, can unload grain at a speed of 3.8 bushels per second. Almost 500 horsepower. That grain tank up there has a capacity of holding over 400 bushels. Attached to the front of the combine, we have a 12-row John Deere chopping corn head. Brand new. This would cost roughly around $200,000. We wouldn't be able to harvest without it. It's made up of a series of gearboxes, chains, and augers. The combine can unload faster than it can restock the grain in the tank. There's that clean grain coming out the top. This combine is equipped with auto steer and Harvest Smart technologies. As a disclaimer, our particular setup does not cost over $1 million. We purchased this combine used. Grant's dad did. We rent it from him. The corn head was also purchased used and has been used for many years. And as you can see, is broken down several times.
If you've watched all the videos,
we've replaced a gearbox, smashed a couple of snoots that we've had to replace. Our draper head was also purchased used, and we have a lot of hours on that as well. But all of these things are designed to keep us up and running and harvest our crops as quickly and as efficiently as possible. You do not need to have $1 million setup to harvest by any means. You could go today, find an old combine, gravity wagon, and tractor off Facebook Marketplace for probably somewhere around 30 grand for the whole setup. It would just take you a lot longer.
A lot longer.
With harvest, time is of the essence. Every day that the crops are out in the field is another day closer to a frost, a big windstorm, a snowstorm, knocking all of our profits to the ground. We need to get it out of the field as quickly as possible, as soon as it's ready. This grain cart holds 1,100 bushels of corn. Right now, the price of corn per bushel is between $5 and $6, so we'll just call it $5.50. One grain cart fills one semi-truck trailer pretty much full enough that you can take it to town. So if you multiply 1,100 bushels times $5.50, $5,500 per truckload of corn. A bushel is a measurement of volume by weight. 1 bushel of corn equals 56 pounds. 1 bushel of soybeans equals 60 pounds. Right now, there's a little over 60,000 pounds on that grain cart.
Combine, I can see how many acres an hour we're doing. And we're right around 13 acres an hour, 13.5, 12.7, somewhere in there. 13 acres in 1 hour. Each acre has 32,000 ears of corn in it. And I know that because that's why I planted this field at. 1 seed produces an ear of corn. So that is 416,000 ears in an hour. That's what this thing can process. Not to mention the whole stock. I'm going to divide that by 60. So that's 1 minute. It's processing almost 7,000 ears of corn per minute. That is nuts. That's why these things cost so much, because they can do so much. It's only taking me 22 gallons of fuel per hour to do that. with the diesel right now. $4 for red diesel, $88. I mean, plus the price of the combine. But like, it takes this machine to turn $88 into a lot of corn.
While the price of everything might seem a little bit staggering, to justify the price of all of this equipment, I'm going to demonstrate what one person, can do in 60 seconds. You guys know what the combine can do in 60 seconds. I'm going to be using this, my hands, and shelling the corn into this bucket. We'll see how far I can get on this singular corn stalk in 60 seconds. I am going to replicate what the combine would do. I'm going to try to chop it at an even point right here, chop all of this up into tiny little bits of fibers, spread it across the ground, and then shell all of the kernels of corn into this bucket. I have 60 seconds to do it. You think I can?
I don't think so, but...
Let's see. Grant, I'm ready when you are.
Okay, we got the iPhone timer out. Ready?
Yep.
Go.
Got some loss on the ground here.
Get every kernel. You're spilling some.
Where am I at on time?
Right now you're at 27 seconds.
I haven't even started on that, and there's a second ear that I
You
need to
got it.
fill.
I believe in you. 20 seconds.
I need to save this little baby here. Oh, there's nothing on it.
Just a few kernels. Now break it up. Break it up. And stop.
Not even close.
Yeah, so imagine doing that 7,000 times in a minute for 14 hours in a day.
Yeah. I don't think
How
I
much
could do
corn
that.
came off one ear?
2.5 full handfuls. Combines are pretty impressive, and as you can see, definitely worth the price you pay.
Look at all these ears of corn that combine has to go through.
And this is just one cornfield. With so many bushels being processed, where do we go with all of our corn? That is a question I get asked a lot. There are several different options with what you can do with your corn. We have grain bins that you can either own or rent. You can take the corn directly out of the field if it's at the right moisture. Right now it's right at 15 or 16% moisture. It can go directly into a grain bin and stored for 6 months, a year. You could store it for 3 years as long as you're regularly checking on it, making sure you're getting air into it, it's not molding, it's not going bad. But you can store it for an extended period of time and wait to sell it until you like the price. So at the beginning of the year, we break down what our break-even cost is, how much we need to sell our corn at or soybeans at, or a price above that to make a profit or break even. So if the corn market isn't at your desired price, you can store it and wait for it to reach your desired price. You can sell corn at any time throughout the year. So let's say it's March and the corn market in October is what you'd like to sell corn at. You can pre-contract your corn. So you call up an ethanol plant or a co-op and you say, hey, I like the price for October delivery. I would like to contract 5,000 bushels to be delivered in October. Then once October rolls around, that price is locked in. And even if the price goes up or if the price goes down, you are going to haul in 5,000 bushels and get that price that you contracted in March. Or you can wait until harvest, deliver your corn to a co-op or an ethanol, haul it all directly into that processing plant during harvest, and then just get the price at harvest. However, just imagine you're back in your high school or college economics class. It's like a regular market. So when supply is high, like during harvest, price is usually lower. but in times like June or July, when supply of ready to be harvested corn is very low, the price is usually a lot higher. But the corn market is also influenced by a lot of different things. Foreign markets, what's happening in places like South America or China. It can be impacted by things like political events, wars in other countries. Weather in other countries is a big thing that you're looking for as you market your grain. And so while a big part of the farmer's job is to grow the corn, water it, plant it, make sure there's no weeds in it, a huge part of a farmer's job is responsibly marketing their crop, because if we don't make money off this crop and sell it, we won't be able to farm the next year. So it's really important to always have an eye on different market commentaries, be listening to what things like USDA reports that come out, keep an eye on weather in other countries that are producing and exporting corn so that you can sell your corn, your product, at a responsible time. It's just a little bit different than other things that most consumers would be used to, because we don't sell our product directly to consumers. All of this corn has to be processed or transported somewhere else before it's reaching the consumer in the form of something like corn syrup or ethanol or even cow feed, and then turned into meat for consumers. So there's lots of different things that you can do with your corn as you're harvesting. It's just up to the farmer. Us personally, we like to do a mix of that. So anywhere from between January to December, we are watching the market, making sales. You don't want to sell all of your crop at one time. You want to kind of hedge your losses and sell at different points in the year for different times of delivery. So at any point in the year, we could be hauling in corn that we've stored or corn that we're taking right out of the field. What is the best thing to do with your corn? It all depends on the year. It's all very fluctuating. It's just a regular market, so it's ever changing. Never really know what's going to happen. If you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Laura. I farm in central Nebraska with my husband, Grant. I started farming in the year 2020, and the day I planted my very first field that I ever rented, I started vlogging my farming journey. Now I document my days in the life on the farm, things I do outside of the farm, and just pretty much everything that's involved in a full year of farming. Every day I learn something new, so I'm taking you guys, my audience, along with me as I learn everything that goes into a farm. I am a 5th generation farmer. Grant is a 6th generation farmer. We love what we do. We also love sharing what we do with you guys. Every single day is a brand new adventure. Since starting the channel, I have gone from renting fields from my dad to purchasing fields with Grant. Grant and I have gone from dating to engaged to married. I have graduated college, and we have purchased our first home together. A lot has happened. Laura Farms, the name of my channel, is both a noun and a verb. It's the name of my channel, but it's what I do. Laura Farms. I farm 100% irrigated corn and soybeans. I love being outside, fast motorsports like razor riding, adventures. I love traveling and seeing new places. I thought I was a dog person, but turns out I'm an avid cat lady. I really enjoy going to farm shows. I really enjoy running big equipment. I like reading and organization and schedules and working out. My family is the most important thing to me besides my faith, and I love sharing my day-to-day life with you guys. Most of the videos I film are vlog style, following me from sun up to sundown as I complete daily tasks around the farm. After watching this video, the next time you're going down the road and you see a combine harvesting a field, now you know. It's like 2 houses that's mowing down and harvesting that corn. I hope this video has provided just a little bit of an insight into what goes into harvesting our crops. I do not mean this video in a bragging way at all. I purely would like to inform my audience about what's going on here in the farming world. I appreciate you guys following along on my farming journey. If you haven't already, now is a great chance to subscribe. My goal is to reach 500,000 subscribers before the end of harvest. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!